First of all, welcome guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video and share it to your friends and your loved ones. Thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, my name is Obsy, so I'm here to give you guys a few perfumes that are affordable, very cheap and long lasting. I have about 6 right here with me, and I'm going to leave the note on the screen as usual, like I always do. So let's start from the ones I've probably talked about in my previous fragrance videos, which is from Zara. This one is called True Leather. This is a dupe for Tom Ford Tuscan leather. Some people usually say ombre leather. I don't believe it's a dupe for ombre leather because ombre leather has more of vanilla in it, I believe, to me. And the leather is not as strong as the Tuscan leather. Tuscan leather is way stronger, like the leather note right there is stronger. And this definitely reminds me of Tuscan leather. I have come to realize that this fragrance lasts a long time. I'm not even gonna lie. At first I thought that okay, yeah, they will smell the same, but they wouldn't last as long. Of course, it doesn't last as long as Tuscan leather. Tuscan leather can probably last you a whole day, but True Leather, I promise you, I'm talking about 8 hours. Like this perfume, I think the leather note in there is really strong, so it kind of makes it last a very long time. And also the projection, guys, did I even mention the projection? The projection is amazing, and people will smell you. People will think that you're spraying an expensive fragrance, and this is not even up to 10,000 forex, which is not even up to $30. So if you know that you can get your hands on True Leather from Zara, I think right now they've come back with a restock, so I'm not really sure, depending on the country that you are in. So just check online or check in store, they might have the True Leather. Out of the bunch, I think this is now my favorite. I had other favorites before, but like now True Leather is like my top favorite. And I usually also layer this particular fragrance with maybe something sweet if I want like a well balanced, if I don't want it to be too masculine or very strong. And you know, like this True Leather has the one from the men's section and from the women's section, so you can check out both. The one from the women's section, I'm not sure how it smells. I think it definitely smells similar, but I don't know if it's as strong as the one from the men's section. But this one is from the men's section. As you can see, the ones from the men's section, I think I've said men's section like how many times, but the ones from the men's section actually has like a darker color, so I don't know if it means that it's stronger or it's more intense. But yeah, I definitely will go for the one in the men's section. The next one I have here is called Rose Gourmand, and Rose Gourmand is equally another fave of mine from Zara. If you know this collection already, I've reviewed most of the fragrances from this particular collection. I'll leave the link in the description box. So this is Rose Gourmand, and this is a dupe for Intense Cafe from Montal. It also smells a bit similar to MFK Gentle Fluidity. Yeah, I don't know, they kind of have the same DNA, but obviously those ones which are high end are of course more long lasting and they are stronger than these ones, or should I say they are more intense. But this doesn't take away the fact that this is equally very good. As you can see, I've literally been mising it because I didn't know they were going to restock. They've actually restocked, so make sure you get your hands on this one. I have seen it in the women's section. Rose Gourmand is in store, so please, either is in store or you check online. Don't even miss out on this particular fragrance. Like I said, it's a dupe for the MFK Gentle Fluidity or Montal Intense Cafe. It's very sweet, it's floral, but then it's very gourmandish. Like it smells very edible. Of course, I can get the rosiness in there, but then it gives me some form of well-balanced sweetness, and it smells like a niche fragrance. It doesn't smell like any designer fragrance at all. This is a well-done fragrance, guys, and for the price point, I love it. And it lasts a long time, in my opinion. Like it lasts way longer than 5 hours, 6 hours for me, on me, to be honest. And also, if you want to know how to make your perfumes or your fragrances last longer, please check out my previous video because I gave you guys tips and tricks on how to make your fragrances last longer on your skin, so make sure you don't miss out on that video. And yeah, the next fragrance I'm going to be showing you guys is a recent purchase, and this is from Ariana Grande, and it's called Thank You Next. And of course, we all know the famous Cloud from the same Ariana Grande, and I think she's the best celebrity perfume creator, or whatever should I call, because like her fragrances don't smell cheap, but yet they are affordable. Her fragrances don't smell you know how like they can smell very watered down. Most celebrity fragrances don't put in a lot of effort into their fragrances, I have noticed. I don't know why, but with Ariana Grande, I'm never disappointed with any of her fragrances, well, so far. And this one, it has been on my wish list for a while, and I absolutely love it. Like it smells sweet, it is musky as well. I don't know if there's coconut in here, but it's very creamy, it's very gourmandish, it's very musky. I don't, there's there's obviously vanilla, there's oh my god, it's really nice. It's sweet of course, but then I really love how musky it is. I don't know if there's tonka bean inside of this, but then it gives me that vibe of muskiness, creaminess, coziness. It's very warm as well. I absolutely adore this. I did not think that this would actually turn out to be a great purchase, and it was very affordable. It was a little bit above $30, so it wasn't that expensive at all. If you have like sales or discounts, you can check online. They definitely have like sales and discounts, and you can obviously get even the 100 ml for the same $30. I will also mention the other one, which is Cloud from Ariana Grande, and that's a dupe for I think the MFK Baccarat Rouge, but obviously I feel that is more subtle than MFK Baccarat Rouge. It gives the DNA, but then it's more coconutty, more vanilla-ish, more like creamy. I love that as well. I think those are my two favorite, Cloud and this particular one, Thank You Next. But I just found out that they are actually long lasting on my skin. I actually like that they are affordable as well, and they smell really good. So if you've not checked out this Thank You Next from Ariana Grande, make sure you check it out. It's absolutely amazing. I promise you will not be disappointed. So the next one I have here on my list is called Oud Touch from FRANCK OLIVIER. This is definitely my first fragrance from this particular brand. I have never used that fragrance. I've always heard about them. So this is Oud Touch. I wanted to also get the Oud Vanilla, but I couldn't get my hands on it because it wasn't in stock. It wasn't online, or I don't know, it wasn't in stock or something. I don't remember. But yeah, I decided to get this one, and from my research, the Oud Vanilla smells like Oud Bouquet from, what's that thing called, from Lancome. And because I already have Oud Bouquet from Lancome, and I equally have a dupe of Oud Bouquet from Lancome, which I'm going to show you in this video. This was like 8,000 for it, if I'm not mistaken. I got it from Notino, and this is 100 ml for 8k. It's very affordable. I love that it is very strong. It definitely has the oud vibe in there. Leans a little bit, tad bit more masculine, but I love that you can easily mix this with something very sweet in your collection. Like if you have a very sweet fragrance that you don't know what to do with it, mix it with this particular fragrance. It smells amazing. It is long lasting. It is affordable. I don't even know what to use to describe it. I'm obviously going to leave the notes because I don't really know the notes in there. I think there's raspberry, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's rose. There's something fruity in there that makes it a bit more like punchy and spicy, but then it's equally like very oody, so it has that whole niche fragrance kind of thing. I don't know if this is a niche fragrance. It should be a niche fragrance, right? Oud Touch from FRANCK OLIVIER, very affordable. I think they sell it almost everywhere. They sell it in Nigeria, they sell it online. I have never seen it in store though, so I don't quote me on that, but they sell it on Amazon as well. So if you don't check your favorite like fragrance stores, check on Amazon. They definitely have this there, and they should also have the Oud Vanilla. Oud Touch, don't sleep on this. If you've never heard of it, make sure you check it out because it is actually a good fragrance, and it's something that you should wear at night or in the cool weather because it's very like spicy, it's very strong, it's very intense. But in the summer daytime, I think this is too strong for it. I make you feel even hotter just because of how intense and strong it is. This one I have here is from Federico MAHORA. It's an FM perfumer. You know, FM fragrances or brand, they do dupes of different fragrances, and this is the 906. This is a dupe for the Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford, and I absolutely love this one. Please make sure you check it out because it definitely took me by surprise. I did not think that it was going to be as long lasting as the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, of course, but this has really proven me wrong. I absolutely adore this. It smells very 98.8899999%. It smells very similar to Tobacco Vanille. I leave the extra like 0.1 whatever percent because it's not the original, so there's definitely something that they are going to lose or miss out, or there's something that they've added that makes it a tad bit different from the original. But I absolutely love this fragrance. I will not lie to you, it takes me the whole day. This lasts on me the whole day. I'm not even exaggerating. This particular one, I'm sure maybe not all of them last as long as this one, but this takes me the whole day. I have worn this in the morning and at night I still smell it on me. So this is definitely a long lasting fragrance and it's very affordable. I think their fragrances are not up to $30, or let's say at most $30 for this is 50 ml. So if you want to check out like different dupes of designer or niche fragrances, they have a lot of them, and you can always count that they smell a bit similar. But this one I recommend, 906, which is a dupe for the Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. I really love this one. The last but not the least fragrance I have here is from Swiss Arabian, which is called Shaghaf Oud. You guys already know how I feel about this fragrance. I don't even need to talk too much. This smells amazing. Like, that's the only word I can use to describe it. Like, ever since I got my hands on this fragrance, I've been amazed at how beautiful this fragrance is. Obviously, this is a dupe for the Oud Bouquet from Lancôme, the private blend. This smells very, very similar to the Oud Bouquet, extremely similar. And for the price point, considering how expensive the Oud Bouquet is, I feel like the only difference is that yes, Oud Bouquet might be a tad bit stronger or slight creamier than this particular one. For the price, I don't really remember how much I got it because I got it a very long time ago. A little goes a long way, I'm not going to lie to you. It lasts a very long time. It is strong, it projects really well. It is an amazing fragrance, and for the price, I believe that it is a steal. And obviously, just like the Oud Touch from FRANCK OLIVIER, I would say this is also a nighttime fragrance in the summer nights, or a winter time fragrance, or a springtime fragrance, because it's very strong, it's very intense. Nobody will smell this on you and think that it is a dupe at all. And I like this brand because they actually do nice fragrances. I think I have another one called Casablanca, but this one here, I bet you, well, I got it at an affordable price. I don't know if they're going to change the price point. Mind you, all these fragrances I got here, I did not buy any of them up to $30. Like, all of them were less than $30. I promise you, no lies. I mean, it could also depend on where you're getting it from, so do not quote me on that. This is definitely a steal. Now, the last fragrance on my list is called Amethyst from LALIQUE. Guys, this is a dupe for the Parfums de Mali Meliora. So the Meliora fragrance from Parfums de Mali is a very fruity fragrance, just like the color of this bottle. That's exactly how the fragrance smells. It smells very fruity, it's like a berry blast fragrance. So a lot of blueberries, blackberries, a lot of like blackcurrant, peony. It gives me blackcurrant vibe. That's it, just blackcurrant, but then it's a very nice fruity fragrance. I would say this is a very nice fragrance for summer. Yeah, it gives me like some form of joy. It's a very joyful fragrance, it's a very happy fragrance, and it's equally very long lasting. I will not lie to you. Okay, not as long lasting as the other ones, but it has taken me at least 6-7 hours. That's long lasting. That's like almost the whole day. As you can see, I have used a lot of it, but they have an even more intense flanker for this particular one, the Amethyst LALIQUE. I have never owned any fragrance from LALIQUE, but this is my first, and I really like the Parfums de Mali Meliora. I had a sample and I fell in love, but because of the price point, I'm just like, nah, I'm not going to spend my money on that. And for me to find a dupe for that, I was really excited about that, and definitely got my hands on this, and I have not been disappointed since then. And you can equally mix it with something stronger if you want a more like balanced sweet versus oudi. If you want a mix of the oud and a sweet fruity vibe, you can mix this with something very strong. You can even mix this with the Oud Touch, I believe, to be a very nice balance, because this is very strong and this one has like the fruity, brings the fruitiness or the fruity vibe to it. So I try to mix, I always mix my fragrances just to give me like different scents, and like if I get bored of a particular scent, I don't want to keep smelling the same way if I want to spray that, but I want a particular note from this particular fragrance, if you get what I mean. Anyways guys, that concludes my top 6 cheap affordable fragrances that are actually long lasting, all under $30. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you like the choices that I have given you guys, and I hope you try them out and let me know what you think about them. If you have them in your collection, let me know what you also think about them. I'm equally eager to try out more fragrances, so if you know any other fragrances that are long lasting and are affordable, under $30 as well, leave them in the comment section. I'll be very, very happy to check them out. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to leave my handle on the screen. My name is Obsy_P. And make sure you like this video, and don't forget to share it to your friends and your loved ones. See you guys in my next one.